Hello, this is David from DN Cognitive Counseling. I'd like to discuss with you today about the Parkland shooting suicides. It is very, very sad that since the Parkland shooting, there have been a few people, 2 to be exact, who have committed suicide after the fact. A lot of people find it very difficult to understand why is it that somebody would commit suicide after surviving such a catastrophe. There is a phenomenon known as survivor's guilt. People ask themselves, why was I chosen to live while others died? This becomes very, very difficult for people who don't have a strong sense of self, who have collective guilt or feel a sense of collective guilt, and that emotional guilt weighs on them. It weighs on them to the point where they say, I don't deserve to live. And they feel horrible about themselves. So much so, and it builds to the point where they don't want to be here anymore. It is very important, if you know somebody who's ever been a survivor of a catastrophe or some event where others have died and they have lived, that you discuss their thought process and their feelings about these things. There are places like the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. It's a toll-free number. I'm going to put it down on the comment section, but also the number is 1-800-273-8255. They can call that number and speak directly to a person, or they can call and, they don't have to call. You can actually chat via online. So if you want to stay anonymous, or more, you're anonymous if you call, but if you want to stay more anonymous, you could actually chat with somebody via the internet. There are a lot of resources for people to get help, but the biggest thing is to identify them. Who needs that help? So I would say it's important, if you know somebody who's been a survivor, talk about how they're feeling. Ask them, do you ever feel like guilty for being around while they did not? And this survivor's guilt doesn't only work with survivors of catastrophes. A lot of people have this survivor's guilt who had addictions. People that they used to get high with who did not make it, and then eventually they recover, and then they have a sense of guilt that they survived something that their friend did not. It's very important to process and to talk through, and to be able to understand that obviously if you're here, your life has meaning and value. And a lot of people, again, going back to my video on the meaning of life, don't understand their own meaning in life. They don't understand that they have value and purpose. And when you deal with survivor's guilt and you have this horrible pain and you go, well, I don't have meaning, it makes you more and more to that line where you start to question whether or not I should be here. Again, it's important to support those people, provide help, say something. Don't allow more people to lose their lives not dealing with an issue that can be helped. If you like this video, please like it. If you know somebody who's struggling with this specific issue, please share this with them. If you have a specific question that is relevant to this, please ask me in the comment section. If you dislike this video for any reason, please tell me why. And if you like this channel, please subscribe. And I ask you again, for those who would like to support this, please hit the link for Subcribe-star and become a patron. Thank you very much, and hope to hear you soon.